Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Plug Talk. My name is Adam22. I am joined by my beautiful wife, Lena the Plug. And
Hello.
today we're having a conversation with somebody I'm very excited to speak to, Sabrina Nicole.
Hello.
Welcome to the couch. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have you in here. You've been bringing a lot of energy to the office ever since you came in.
Her Instagram is One Last Taco, which I feel like is a great Instagram name. It doesn't really describe her too clearly, but I think it's pretty funny.
Wait, what was the inspiration for that? Where did it come from?
It's supposed to be a food Instagram, but then my main account got taken down, so now we're kind of shifting focus.
So before that, were you just like reviewing tacos on there?
No, it was just me like really cute and being like, I ate this today. It did really well.
Really?
Yeah, I was getting upwards of like 40,000 to 80,000 likes per post, just like fully clothed. So I was
That's
like,
amazing.
This is the move.
Bravo, that's awesome.
And you left that viral food success behind to make
Well,
that your account?
algorithm has completely shifted your ability to be able to like get views and everything. So
Really?
I mean, I'm still like fully clothed. I don't do like naughty things. My family follows the account.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
do they know that you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
My mom and my dad do. They're fine with it.
Really?
Yeah. And my
Oh.
brothers do as well.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow. That's got to be a hell of a conversation, huh?
No, my dad at one point he was just like, I know what you do. I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like, why would I ever
Bring
talk
it
to you
up.
about it? Yeah, like I'm not gonna do that.
Shout out to all the families who have like a code of silence, because I feel
Yeah.
like we're kind of the same way where
Yeah.
people are like, you really never talked about it with your mom? And I'm like, not really. And when we do
No.
talk about it, it's like a fucking Seinfeld episode in the 90s where you're like talking about sex, but you never actually mention it. You just talk around it, you know?
Just say
Yeah.
we're going to work. We have work today. That's pretty much it. Like that's the extent of the conversation. It's not like we're really talking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no need to.
Yeah,
It's really
like
weird.
yeah.
Well, no, as long as you're saying that too, you know what I really appreciate in a person in the adult industry is a person who can have conversations about sex without ever saying anything vulgar.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's really like the same like with movies that don't use sex to push a plot. Like I know that sometimes it can definitely be a great storytelling device, but if it's just sex for sex, like that's so overrated.
I just feel like I should be able to have a full conversation about my work in the porn industry, but without ever saying pussy or fucking or anal or whatever. And like, you know, like I remember when I did the Dread interview, he's super polite like that. So the whole time that we're talking about it, like you could play that interview around whoever, and they're not going to be able to really pick up on the fact that we're talking about all this nasty shit because we're kind of like using euphemisms for everything.
He seems like such a gentleman. I doubt that I'll ever be able to work with him.
Really?
Because I know that
Physically or like okay.
because I know that it's not just length; it's a girth thing, and I have a girth issue because I tried working with Girth Master, and like he was basically it looked like this. It was just like. Like and he was pushing as hard as he could, and I was like sitting there trying to take it, and it would just like actually bend and like flop out and stuff.
And I'm assuming you guys tried like lots of lube and everything.
Everything.
And you
Damn.
failed? Like nothing
Yeah,
came of it?
I couldn't do it. The biggest I'm able to do is Alex Jones, and
Whoa,
that
that's
we have to
huge,
like
too.
take a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Girth Master's that bit much bigger than Alex
he's
Jones?
just a little bit bigger.
Wow, I feel like Alex
Were you,
Jones
like,
is huge too.
Yeah, he's a huge dick. But were you like prepping with dildos or anything?
It doesn't work. Like it has to be like in the moment. Like Alex was really kind. He was the first guy that like that big that I was able to take. But he's like, how about we just take like 10, 15 minutes? Like I'm just gonna sit here in you, and it'll gradually like. And it did, and it worked. But like, yeah, I can't.
Hell of a business we're in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here with this in you.
I mean,
so
it's like
sweet.
the stretching process.
Yeah, it was so
just,
sweet.
Just so it won't hurt, right? Like
He was very nice. He was talking to me. He was like, "How's your day?" Like
that is so strange. I mean,
Wow.
did that make you more or less comfortable doing this scene?
I mean, I was so nervous, but when he did that, I was like, "Oh, like this is actually just work. Like we're just talking. Like there's nothing sexual going on right now." Like
That reminds me of when I got molded for my fleshlight and they just hand you a wand and they're like, all right, now masturbate so that like all of your blood can flow. And then they're molding you. But I was not like horny at all. I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, because I'm doing it in front of like scientists who are taking measurements. It was weird.
And I feel like that's the thing that people outside the porn industry could never know.
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Like
There's so many times where like people just get stuck on the fact that it's sex, and I'm like, it is, but at the same time, it's not. I'm like, just take like acting like you're going to work, but there's a dick inside you. Like I don't know how to like you just need to do porn once to like get it.
But if they only do it once, they might be like
maybe not
hung up on. And if it's a dude, I don't know. Like I feel like when I've heard guys talk about getting in it, they're like, fuck, I was like so excited to do porn. Every guy wants to do porn, you know?
Yeah, making porn is completely different than having sex.
Yeah.
Okay, but have there been times on set where you were filming porn, but it really felt like you were getting the shit fucked out of you? Because there's got to be times that it feels closer to a real deal thing, right?
This amount of times.
Really?
But yes. I'm so clinical and like sterile about my work. I'm like, all right, lighting, angles, camera, can you see it? Like, is my facial expressions doing it? Like, I'm so like the sex is happening here. My mind is like all the way over there.
Really?
Has there ever been a person who's been able to just let you stay in your body?
Yeah,
Did such a good job.
I love working with him. It's Apollo Banks.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
He's a newcomer. He's so sweet, and he's also just like really dirty, and I like it a lot. Like,
Dirty how? Let's hear dirty.
he was like eating me out, but not just like using his mouth. He was like taking his whole face and just rubbing it in it. It was so
And
hot.
you're like, he fucking loves it.
Yeah, you can just tell that he is just excited to be there.
Yeah, when we filmed the Plug Talk orgies, which we do live streamed on OnlyFans,
Oh, wow.
sometimes like I'll just see one of the dudes do something that I would never think to do. Like another dude is fucking the shit out of a girl, and then he pulls out, and then one of the other guys just starts eating her pussy, and I'm just like, oh, I would not have thought of that. I would have never thought of that in a million
You
years.
wouldn't do that.
But you
nah,
don't-
you wouldn't
nah. I
actually
thought
do
about
it.
it for a second right there. Nah,
He
I don't
wouldn't
think-
do it. But
that's
yeah,
just a little
like when
much
a
for
guy
me.
just does not give a fuck, you're like, I just came home from the gym, I smell, and he's like, I don't give a shit. Like that is
Yeah.
really hot.
I
I've had
feel
a
like-
guy be like that. He's
Yeah,
like,
but
the
I-
smellier the better.
She's full of shit. I say that stuff to you, and you're just like, no.
Because I know you're not actually about it. This is who you are. But if a guy was like, oh, I really don't give a fuck, like
Just rubbing your whole face on a pussy. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
like that's really hot.
I love that, but it's just in order to feel comfortable with that, I probably need to feel confident that there's some level
because
of
guess how many times a girl has gone down on you when your dick has smelled like piss?
yeah,
A million
yeah,
times.
yeah.
And did she say, oh my God, ew, go take a shower? No, she sucked your fucking dick.
No, but my wife says, "Ugh, take a shower. You haven't showered in 2 days." Ugh.
But I've sucked your smelly dick a million times before. There's so many times I did not complain.
The smelly dick
His
honeymoon
dick,
phase
his
is
dick does not
over.
smell, but like there have been
I'm
times.
about to say like we're having to get to a certain point.
No, but
they're
I'm the kind of guy.
It's 7 years we've been together.
Full
so.
disclosure, I'm the kind of guy where I might shower Friday morning, go to work all day, and then it's Saturday, bumming around the house. I don't shower, and then all of a sudden it's Sunday, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm still not showering. I'm not. And then by the end of that Sunday, yeah, I'm gonna stink to the high heavens.
You're like a pair of denim jeans. You're like every once in a while.
Thank
Tasha.
you. You got to wear them in, otherwise you don't get the real feel there.
Stop
yeah.
making this your brand
Okay.
because you do porn, okay? You need to smell good.